but with a new degree of sophistication. Global chic is all about fashion freedom. So be free. Iman Global Chic, only on HSN.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
Well, you're watching HSN. I'm Tamara Huggs. I'm going to be your host for the next 2 hours. And what's really great about these 2 hours is that, as you know, or if you are just tuning in, let me tell you, it's our big crafting event. So we've got lots of brand new, lots of innovative, some things that you haven't seen yet. And just so you know, everything, all of our crafting items, either on air or online today and tomorrow, are all on 5 Flex. So when you see something that you, or some things that you want to add to your collection, do not limit yourself. Use the Flex Pay and enjoy. And we've got a full hour of Anna Griffin. So if you were shopping last hour with Callie and you saw Anna finishing up that hour, she's going to be with us, and we're glad you are here as well. Now, she's brought along something that I'm just going to give you a quick little sneak peek of, and then later on in the show we'll have a full presentation. But Anna Griffin brings the scrapbook papers and embellishments, and what you're going to get, and these are brand new, you get 3 different themes that you can choose from. Either the handsome theme, the heritage theme, or the happy theme. So this one is happy. Right up top is heritage, and then we also have the handsome theme. And what you get are 36 12 by 12 cardstock papers. You're going to get 110 die-cut embellishments and 18 die-cut titles. No matter which theme you choose, whether it's handsome, heritage, or happy. And if you like them all, and because you've got a sale price and you have 5 Flex, and it's hard for you to choose which one you want, then why not indulge and take advantage of something new? So these are 753-673. We'll give you all of the details on that coming up a little bit later on in the hour. Just wanted to give you a little sneak peek. And speaking of something that is so special, you're going to get everything in this box and so much more, all courtesy of Anna Griffin, because this is the Create Crop at Home event kit. So you get the kit, and then you get access to the 2-day event where you've got 11 hours worth of crafting classes with Anna. This is so exciting, but just so you know, we only have about 4 dozen spaces left, and then that's it. Now, we're gonna bring in Anna Griffin herself. Oh my gosh, less than 4 dozen. Now we've got 31 spots left. Anna, first off, it's so great to have you this hour and to be able to work with you, but this kit is everything.
Tamara, this is one of the best things that we have done in a long time. It's a brand new virtual event called Anna Griffin Create Crop at Home. And what it is it's 2 full days, May 1st and 2nd. It is an online, incredible workshop on scrapbooking, dedicated to scrapbooking. Inside this box is all tools and materials, tools designed for scrapbooking, all of those paper kits that you just previewed, handsome, happy, the heritage, and even a big pouch of swag, which is hundreds and hundreds of sheets of paper and embellishments and every single thing. I'm gonna have to put this in quickly because there are already thousands and thousands of people that are coming to this event with us on May 1st and 2nd. With this box, you get a link to watch live, to see, all right, a heritage page, right? A beautiful, happy, celebratory class, right? And think about scrapbooking for him. We are going to do it, and we're going to do it in Anna Griffin style in such a way that each one of these scrapbooks has been designed to actually teach you. Tamara, we're going to start at the very, very, very beginning. We're going to learn what to do with our photos, how to journal. We're going to use all these beautiful things to create incredible spreads. We're going to design the entire scrapbook at once. You are going to learn learn tips and tricks on how to actually use the dies in your craft cabinet for scrapbooking, how to use your Cricut for scrapbooking. It is something that has been designed with you in mind. You, the crafter, you, the person that loves to make things, that has a bunch of photos that you've been meaning to put in the scrapbook.
Yes.
We're gonna do it together, and we're gonna do it online, and that box is gonna ship to you, to your house, and it is so exciting, but there are just so few left, but there are already thousands of people coming, and it's here in Atlanta, and we have special guests, and it's 6 full classes. They're 90 minutes each, plus 2 spotlight events at the end of each day and a private sale. So it is something else, Tamara.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Anna, these are going, almost gone. There's only 6 left, only 6 spots left. As a matter of fact, if you're already on the phone for this, we're gonna call it sold out, and oh, you are gonna take your crafting up so many notches with that. So I'm glad that we were able to start off with that. But I'm gonna head on over to our other table, and we're gonna be kind of doing the back and forth throughout the show, because we have, and these are brand new, these are the kinds of things that you just can't find anywhere and everywhere. This is from Anna Griffin, the Scrapbook border dies. And you're getting 8 of the border cut and embossed dies. These are 12, you can see they are the big ones, 12 inches long, 2 1/4 inches wide. These are fantastic, and you're getting everything that you see here. 5 flex of $6.99. And Anna, this is exciting, because once again, it does allow you to just take, you know, kind of take your scrapbooking up several notches.
So yes, Tamara, so everything that was just in that Create box all in one place is now available to you a la carte. So maybe you're not somebody that wants to come to my scrapbooking event, but maybe you want an extra set of dies, but everything that we've designed for that event, you can have on your own right here, right now. And when we're looking at full 12-inch cut and embossed borders, we haven't done a set like this in over 8 years. And what we've done is this is the masculine one. This is for handsome. This one is the lacy one for well, this one's heritage. This one's for happy, and this one's also for masculine. And when you look at these, all right, so this is what they're going to do. The shadow layer is the full 12 inches. The gold overlay is the cut and emboss full die. And if you're somebody that loves to make things, and I love the fact that on a 12-inch scrapbook page, you can cover the entire thing with these. But if you like working with slimline cards, those 12-inch borders are so great, because they go right down the face of that slimline 9 1/4 inch card, and you have something to work with. But no matter what your style, this set of borders is going to give you just that extra special detail. It's going to accentuate the things that you're creating with your photos. It's going to run around the page. It's going to give you a design to start with, an anchor for the eye, a beautiful, complete and utter, this is a title page for me. This is the beginning of the wedding album that we need to make, we all need to make. Look at that lace detail. It looks like lace, but it's paper. And you did that with an incredible set of dies. And even if you took these and cut them into a 5-inch piece and a 7-inch piece, you're back to card making. You're back to the standard size that you need for card making, but you've only had to cut it once to get there. And I'm showing you all these scrapbook pages because here's what I think about this. We have been one of the very first things that I ever did in crafting was a scrapbooking page, right? And that was in 2001. And we haven't gone back to this. This is from our roots, right? I have done scrapbooking for most of my life, but not like this. This is decorative scrapbooking done with a beautiful die set. And I have everything else that you would use on this page, like the photo frame dies coming up and all the beautiful papers. And just look at what you can start to imagine putting those memories, those things that are in your phone, the things that are left in, you know, in that drawer in the kitchen. You know, Tamara, I think about it, like there are so many pictures in my life that I need to put into a scrapbook.
That's right.
Commemorate in a way that, look at this. I love having a masculine set of products that, you know, something that's just not as floral. You know, this designer has actually used a little lace on this, but you get the idea.
Right.
The border gives you an anchor for all of your photos, whether you're using 2 or 6 or 1, but just look at what happens when you get really, really creative with these borders and you start to make them into ruffles and you start to make them into things that, you know, this is what we do here. We actually love to create things that are made out of paper that just transcend time, right? This is something, this looks like something you would put on the wall instead of in a book. But you get the idea. This was all made with the border dies. So, and then, you know, before I show you how easy they are to make, I do have one more amazing one to show you. And there's a big shout out to Tracy in Texas for making this for me. I just think that is a paper confection like no other. It is, I mean, this is not scrapbooking 101. Let me just tell you, it's wall art, and it is wall art in spades. So, Tamara, let's make something, because this is what is so great about having this many dies in one place, is that when you're working with them, you cut what we call a shadow layer, which here we've used a red piece of paper and a gold piece of paper, and we've cut the background die out of the blue. So that's the shadow layer for this border, right? And we just go back and line it up in the gold so that we have things that, this is one of the things that we'll teach at Create, is about the symmetry. We want to make things the same on both sides. So we're going back with a border and mix it up, mix them all together. So that's 2 of the borders that you're getting all on the same scrapbook page. So I think that that's where we're going to start, right? We're going to start to learn how to mix things. We're going to start to figure out how papers go together in scrapbooking, and you'll see so many DIY tutorials from us over the next few months on getting the right composition, using these tools to their advantage, and like I said, even using them for card making just by cutting them apart.
That's right, and let me just share with you, because as you were looking at the wall art, and you were looking, they literally look like bouquets, didn't they? And what you're going to get are the 12-inch scrapbook size border dies, and you're getting all 4 of the ones that you're seeing right here. This is what Anna was just showing you, the way that you layer, and you get everything that you need. But just know, these are going quickly. We're quickly, as you can see, our counter can't even really keep up with the number of people who are ordering on the phone and on hsn.com. So we have a few hundred of these remaining, and then that's it. And you heard Anna say, this was sort of back from the beginning, from, you know, about 20 years ago, in terms of having the scrapbook, the 12-inch border dies that you're seeing here. So if you wanna go for it, please do. You've got it on FlexPay. All of our crafting today and tomorrow is on 5 Flex, and that means you can use any credit card, any major credit card. And these are $6.99. You're getting all 4 of them. You're not buying them separately. You're getting all 4 of them. Get them on FlexPay while we have them, because we do have Anna this entire hour. She's got another show this evening too. You're gonna see her on air a couple more times later on this evening, but I don't want these to be gone before you have a chance to get it. Anna, we're gonna come back to you very quickly. I know that these are going fast, but I love, as you were showing us, some of the things that you can do with this. Can we see something else?
Well, I just want to say, when you're buying a die from us, right, you're buying a beautiful 1mm powder-coated steel die. This is a tool. It's something that you'll use in all of your paper crafting. It is something that mixes and matches so beautifully across all of our products. And when you're working with these, just look, I'm just going to interchange these, one right after the other. It's all in how you use them, the things that you put together, the papers that you use, and everything, just like in our regular line of paper crafting, right? We give you a beautiful idea sheet for, that's that layout I just showed you with all those pretty lace details. It gives you the idea of how to cut with your impress and your large plate system. It's really up to you how you use them, but like I said, cut them in half, cut them into pieces. If you make A2 cards, having a full 12-inch border with the 12-inch shadow layer is going to expand the way that you craft. So whether you make slimline cards, A2 cards, 5x7, 6x6, these are going to work for everything in your card making as well as your beautiful new scrapbook pages.
And let me share with you, more than half of our quantity on these are already gone. And we've only just begun this hour, so please go for it. Here's the item number. It's 752827. And I know what happens in some cases is that we like to write item numbers down and then order all at one time, but I don't want you to miss out on these, okay? All right, let's head on over because I've got something that's going to complement the scrapbook border dies, and you're seeing right here, and I kind of alluded to them just a moment ago. These are the scrapbook photo frame dies, and you're getting 14 of these dies. These are beautiful for 5 flex payments of $7.99, and you can see how gorgeous they're going to be. Anna, I'm throwing it right on over to you.
Well, Tamara, I'm going to start at, like, this is the beginning of the beginning. If you've ever thought about scrapbooking, I put together a die set that takes you from picture, 4x6 picture from your phone or your camera into all the sizes, all the mats, all the things that are needed to illuminate those photos on your scrapbook pages. So that's why you get this concentric die set where this is the 5x7, this is the largest of them, but the 4x6 is right in here, and then the concentric mats, 1/8 of an inch smaller, all the way to the middle, you will use to back the photo, add journaling tags, and then what we did was we created decorative frames for the photos as well. We have a masculine set and a feminine set, and what's unique about each one of these is that right here, this is going to emboss this whole edge, and your 4x6 fits right inside of it. Now, when we go into the middle, these are designed for the journaling tags, the letters that you want to write, the things that you want to add to your scrapbooks, and just look, this is what I mean. This is the photo frames. This is the secondary mat and the largest mat, perfectly done. And then this is where it gets really fun when you're starting to think about the photos. A photo fits inside the frame perfectly edge to edge as the 4x6. Then we start to create our journaling, and then we start to create our titles, all with that same set. Now these go beautifully on any scrapbook page and horizontally or vertically. And this is the backbone of what you'll start to do when you are creating these scrapbook pages. And let me just show you, Tamara, this stuff is so pretty, the way that we've used it, the way that it goes together. It complements the border dies that we just had. It's a suite of tools and materials that is just so elegant and so perfect. So here's that outer frame. Then this little picture was cut with that plain die and then mounted to the inside, and it's all concentric, and you see how beautifully it works with the border die. This page is going to show it to you just a little clearer because you can see all of those layers and mats, and this is where, like, I'm somebody that doesn't enjoy measuring, and especially when I'm crafting. And to have a die set that's already, it's like a measuring cup, you know, when you're cooking, you just scoop out what you need. This is going to work that same way for you and your scrapbook photos.
You know what, I'm with you. I kind of, chuckled when you said you don't enjoy measuring. You know what, I think everybody within the sound of your voice nodded. They're the same way because it just makes it tedious when you have to do that. Or with this set, it just allows you to create. So as you were showing, just a beautiful photograph, and then you've got what you need to journal, and then if you wanted to add a tag, it all comes together, and you didn't have to measure a thing because you already have the dies that are made to fit perfectly, and you're getting them across the board. So just so you know, These are going quickly, just like the borders that we started off with. And to Anna's point, they all complement each other. So if you got the borders and you wanna go ahead and get the photo frame dies as well, please do it. You can see the numbers are ticking up, which means what we have left is ticking down. You've got them on FlexPay. And so you're getting them home for $7.99, and you can see them all right here. We're gonna go back to Anna. I know that you wanna see more because, Anna, that's what really gets us excited, is the idea of that we can utilize the pictures that we all have in our phone and on our tablets. We've got thousands of them that we want to make as beautiful and highlighted beautifully like this.
Right, Tamara, this is a master class in scrapbooking. This is the ability to take something that looks like a card making die and cut it out of a couple of pieces of paper and use it as our background for our photo. Now, when we're talking about scrapbooking, I'm gonna work on this little layout here. So we have, one going vertically and one going horizontally. And so little kitty cat picture goes right in there where it's already embossed. So everything, the clue is already in the die, in the embossing for the die. The same thing, we're gonna have to do a little overlap here for this. Same thing, everything is perfectly matted. It has a decoration to it. We can do a title in this really cute little frame. We can go back with even more, something like this. And this is in the paper kits. This is the titles that are in the paper kits, along with the embellishments that come with the paper kits. This is from, this one that we're working with is from the Heritage set. And just look like what's happening in creating the pictures and creating the frames and creating the journaling tags. You have everything you need in this set. So you'll go, oh, in my craft room, oh, I have this already. I have the ability to frame my photos. I have the ability to embellish them beautifully. I have a new die set that will make a beautiful edge to the photos, or it will create the perfect journaling tag or the perfect surround for my favorite photos. It's really so comprehensive. See where we go again? Titles, things, these are the concentric dies. They go together in a way that you end up with, I'm showing you countless examples using the same products. That's, and they all look very different. So yes. That's just like you and me. We're all very different, and we love to use the things that we love to use, and this is going to go across your entire craft room.
Yes.
All of it. You're going to be able to use it.
And just so you know, you saw that our quantity is ticking down. It's almost gone. So like I said, if this is in if you're shopping on hsn.com and it's in your shopping cart, go ahead and check out to make sure that you actually get it. Or if you're on the phone for it, just hang on, because we want to make sure that we can count you in. And as you're shopping with us, use any major credit card, get 5 FlexPay across the board on all of your crafting items. You saw some of those examples that, and the demonstrations that Anna was showing, and it really is as simple as that. So I love that you get everything that you need. So all of the dies that you see right here in this photo frame die set, this is the way you're going to use it. So for your pictures, for your journaling, for your tags, and all in different designs. So for feminine, masculine, maybe you wanted something a little bit more neutral. You've got all of that ability to do that right here. And I know that our clock is gone and our quantity is almost gone too, but 752829 is the item number to get that set home. Now I wanted to remind you of the item number for the scrapbooking border dies that we started off with just a few moments ago. Those very popular as well. I think we've got, what, a couple hundred left, and then that's it. 752087 is the item number to get those scrapbooking dies home, and those are the 12-inch sizes, and so those are the big ones. Those are the ones that you just don't typically see. Okay. Just a moment ago when Anna was showing us, giving us the demonstration of how she was using the photo frame dies, she was using a paper from one of the kits that you now have a chance to get. I think she was using it from the Heritage set. So what you're going to get in the scrapbook papers and embellishments, these are all brand new, is that you're getting 36 12 by 12 cardstock papers, 110 die cut embellishments, and 18 die cut titles. And you just decide if you want the Heritage, which is what you see right here, These are heritage, beautiful prints. They are simply amazing the way that only Anna Griffin does. The one that you see right here in the center is handsome. So it's a little bit more on the masculine side. If you love that idea, go for the handsome. And then lastly, we have it for you in happy. And happy, you're gonna notice more pastels and that kind of look. If you love them all, they're all on sale, they're all on 5 Flex. It's nothing to say that you can't get one of each. Okay, Anna, we are coming back to you. My producer just let me know that heritage is what everyone is reaching for.
Well, that's kind of what we're known for, I think. You know, all this beautiful old world artwork that comes to life in paper goods is, you know, it's just makes my heart go pitter patter. I look at these things. These are the papers in heritage. These are things that are from the archive. There are 12 by 12, 300 GSM cardstock. This is a lovely cardstock, gorgeous prints, designs that are both tonal and printed, but they're all designed to go together. And so these come, if you're worried about what comes in your Create box, Crop at Home box, they come in that box. And if you are interested in having more of those papers, this is your opportunity. And one of the things that we're talking about, there's even solids in this set. The 36 sheets, you're getting solids that coordinate. And then that 88-piece embellishment set is everything from the titles for the scrapbook page to the little bitty birds and flowers that you saw adorning all those gorgeous pages. So that is heritage, and that works in a particular way. Now, I would say that handsome would be our second runner-up, Tamara, as far as what it is. We are always looking for things to scrapbook the men in our lives, and when we're talking about masculine patterns, we have paisleys and we have foulard patterns like you would see on a men's necktie, and then there are foil stamped papers, and there again, of course, there are solids that match this as well, navy and gray and red. So the designs that go with these are cigar labels and antique cars and airplanes, and again, you're getting a whole full set of titles that work just perfectly along with that, and that is handsome. And handsome, you know, it is very, very handsome. Happy works the same way. I've got a whole table full of samples to show you. Happy works the same way. It is turquoise, pink and green and yellow, and it is for birthdays and anniversaries, and no, there aren't any major florals in this because it's all very tonal, so that you can go back with all the garden of embellishments that come inside this set. So happy works the same way. It's all up to you to decide how it is that you want to work with these papers. And just look, I'm gonna make us something really quickly where this is one of the heritage paper layouts, and just adding a beautiful photo with the photo frame dies all the way around, the beautiful border dies. You start to see, Tamara, how everything has been designed to go together seamlessly, effortlessly, our story, right? And then we have some titles coming up, and that's what this is, Need a Little Love. And then now we just have to put that journaling tag in place, date this photo, put down our favorite memories about this moment, and then we have it ready to put in our scrapbook. So if you're looking at, let's say you're considering happy, and you have, and we haven't seen these yet either, we have the embossed borders as well. Wow. Happy is about a garden of flowers. It's light pink, it's a beautiful sage green. It's everything that you want to create for occasions like, you know, like my grandparents. I look at this and these pictures of grandmothers and grandfathers. It's just so great with their grandkids. This was me growing up, gardening with my grandmother. Just imagine putting these things in your scrapbooks. It's all been designed for you. That means that I've thought of the things that you need. I've put it together in a way that it works seamlessly and effortlessly to create those incredible layouts, the things that enhance your pictures, that you don't have to spend a lot of time worrying about, gosh, where is that paper that I used? Or it's going to be all in one place in these kits, so that everything goes together. You're not having to worry about having that with this, because the papers are all color coordinated. coordinated. And even if you're making scrapbook pages with lots and lots of photos, look how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of paper go together just perfectly. And this is from Heritage. So I just keep grabbing from different groups to show you, but I want to show you just a few handsome because I'm really proud of this too.
Okay.
So look at that. So Handsome has owls and all kinds of leaves and beautiful floral fauna, right? And then it has those paisleys and the gorgeous rich red, the navy blue, and a gorgeous teal that you can scrapbook with in a way that there's the teal. I just think each one of these it's a masterpiece of you know, I like to say I like to manage many, many different visual things at one time, kind of like juggling. And you get that in these kits. So it's all thought through for you, and you don't have to do any of that part. You just have to pick what you like and then put your photos on these pages. I mean, it's just a mix and match experience that is just like our card kits, but in beautiful scrapbooking kits.
Wow, look at how amazing. They're so intricate, they're so detailed. And I do recognize if it's difficult for you to choose, well, they're on sale. You've got them on FlexPay. Why not get one of each set? The Heritage, the Happy, and the Handsome. Oh, look at that, Anna.
This is from Heritage. And so you've got foil stamped papers in each pack. You have everything, like one of the things that I think about when I think about the Heritage group is how rich this looks, how incredibly beautiful the depth of the paper, the colors. And then when you start to cut it up and make it into different pieces and papers, I mean, it can be as elaborate as that or as beautiful and simple as fussy cutting the paper and adding a few of the embellishments. These are actually from the swag pouch in the Create event. But you get the idea when you start to think about, look at that, fussy cut the paper because the paper is so beautiful. It becomes the memory that you've made. It supports the beautiful photo. And then, you know, you can get pretty fancy with this paper and start pleating it and adding all kinds of dimension to it. And like I said, put it on the wall should you want to put it on the wall. It's really up to you. And having the 36 sheets of paper, the 88 embellishments, and the titles to go with it, you're really never going to be at a loss for scrapbooking. Look, I have 16 scrapbooks already made right here.
all right there. And I just wanted to remind you, and I just wanted to share with you, if you are really, you know, you were kind of, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That's what I want. That's what I need. This one right here is the Heritage. This one is the one that so many of you are reaching for. It's the most popular. They're all very loved, but this one is the one that everyone's reaching for. So if you wanted that Heritage with all of these beautiful prints and just the quality of Anna's cardstock paper too. If you've never had an opportunity to work with it, you are going to be pleasantly surprised with the quality of it. Not just beautiful, but quality. So that is Heritage. Right here in the center is Handsome. And if you don't have something like this for those pages that you are making, maybe for the gentleman in your life or what have you, or the look that you're going for, then go for this Handsome. And then lastly, we have the Happy, and that's the one that has a little bit more of the pastel and the floral, maybe more of a spring vibe or you know, kind of shower vibe. If you love them all, there's no limit. These are 753673. That's the item number to get them home. You're getting 36 of the cardstock paper, 12 by 12, the 110 die cut embellishments, and the 18 die cut titles. Go for it, for sure. Okay, there's so much more. Oh gosh, we've really only just begun. Okay, we're gonna head on over. I told you we're gonna kind of go back and forth a little bit, but here we've got another choice for you. And these are gonna be your card making die sets. And now you just decide which way you'd like to go with them. We've got them, let me see which one, two. Okay, so we've got the slim line, the square, and the rectangle. And what you're going to get are the 11, the 22 die, the 11, we're gonna go to Anna. She's gonna break it down for us.
I love that, Tamara. Thanks for that. I'm with you. This is a big choice. Yes. And I don't think we've ever put together anything quite like what you and I are about to try and present. All right, so imagine having a die set that we call it, we did this 3 years ago. We called it the card making compendium. All right, that's what this is. All right, it's a die set that creates the card itself and all of its layers. It's got this incredible concentric experience. Sorry, that's upside down. But you get the envelope liner die. You get the front of the envelope too. Then you can make an A6 card with the die and the concentric layers. And there's A7, A6, and A2. And when you're looking at that, that's just one of your choices. That's the card making compendium. You called it the rectangle. Here's what it does, right? It creates the 5x7 card with all those layers, and then we get the two smaller sizes, the A6 and the A2, again with all the layers on the inside. The most versatile card making die set we've ever made. No kidding, most versatile. All right, now if you love that concept and want to make square cards, the square compendium works the same way. All right, 5.5-inch square card with all the beautiful layers, same thing. So the 5.5 and then the 5. And so you're getting all of that to create these cards. So here we go. Right? All the layers. It just makes such a fun experience. But the slimline, okay, the slimline compendium, I'm trying to get myself some room here to show you the slimline does the same thing. All right, slimline cards, 9.25 inches by 4.25. So that's a long, skinny card with all the shapes that you need to create on the front of the card. So it's going to cut the card and the shapes and all the layers. So this is just the layers. You get it? That's a lot. So you're choosing card compendium rectangle, card compendium square, or card slimline compendium. Whew, now, I can't even. Let me just get all this stuff where I can show it to you, because one of the things that, as a card crafter, right, the thing that I need the most is the die that cuts the card. And what's so great about all of these sets is that it's going to cut that card, that 10-inch card. It's going to cut that whole thing, all right? And then you're going to get all the layers that you can decorate to make a 3D card. The same thing in that slimline. That same card is going to get cut out of whatever your paper choice is, a little double-sided piece of paper, and then all the layers. This is the thing that I like to call it, Tamara, the little black dress of your card crafting room, because it goes with everything.
Yes.
It goes with every brand. It goes with everything you have, and it allows you to chop it up and make it new.
Right, right, and all you decide is which shape is one that really just kind of speaks to you. So what you see right here is the rectangular option, and you can see that one there. And if you wanted to, and these are customer picks, so if you wanted to log on, maybe you are shopping on hsn.com and you want to read what folks have said about how much they love this, please do it. So this is the rectangular option. Next to that, we have the square option, and you can see that right there. And then I wanted to walk over, because this is what confused me. I didn't see the slim line earlier. So now we've got the slim line option that you've got there. So if you like the tall, skinny, if you just want, more of a look like this, then go slim line. If you like the square and the rectangle, please do that. So we've got these available for you. I want to make sure that you choose the one that's going to be right for you, 093353. Anna, we're coming back. I know that we've got about 1.5 minutes left.
Okay, well, I have so many beautiful samples that I can show you that we've made with these dies. And so that's the slim line. That's what it's going to make. We're going to make this incredible long skinny card with a whole new format. And these came out in January, and we have been doing a lot of slim line ever since. When you think about a standard greeting card size, the card making compendium does just that. 5x7 cards, 4x6 cards, and I'm not sure what that A2 size, but it is smaller, right? A lot smaller. But you're going to be able to create all the way into the card. And you're going to be able to create the label for the card and a little thing that says to. And you're going to be able to create the envelope liner as well. This is in the rectangular card making compendium. So we're making little bitty cards. We're making the A2 and the A6 and the A7, and so let me just pick one up just so that you can see all three of those sizes, plus the square in 2 different sizes. The square gives you the 5-inch square and the 5.5-inch square, just as beautifully as all these other sets. It's a workhorse for your craft room. It's the die set that's going to transcend crafting, whatever the trend is going to come and go, but these die sets are going to be the thing that I would say if you were just starting out crafting, get these, have these, use these, because it's the thing you'll always go back to.
Okay, and let me give you just a quick update. If you want the slim line, we've got about 190 left, and then that's it. If you want the square, we've got about 180 left, and then that's it. And we've got a few more in the rectangle. So this is where you make your decision. If you're saying, once again, I kind of like, and I like the idea of having the options, of having, you know, different size options. Remember, everything's on 5 Flex. All of our crafting today and tomorrow, whether it's on TV or whether it's on hsn.com, all on 5 Flex. So that means if you want a couple, if you want the slim line and then you want it to go back for maybe the rectangular, then do it. Don't edit yourself, because once you have these, and to Anna's point, you know, there are lots of kind of trends and things that come and go, but there are some things that just make your card making that much easier, and they always will. And this is one of those things. So definitely go for it. 093353 is the item number to get that home. Okay, now speaking of card making, okay, so now you've made a beautiful card. But what do you put on the inside? Maybe you're saying, I'm very creative with the visual, but I really would like something that has, you know, maybe you feel like I'm not necessarily, don't have a way with words. Well, guess what? There are inserts that we have available for you that do have maybe the words that you want. And that's what you have right here. It's a square card, sentiment inserts. You're getting a 60 pack where you've got happy birthday, you've got so many different kinds of sentiments, get well soon, hip hip hooray, it's a celebration. These are really beautiful and elegant, and they are all available for you in this pack. They come in a great little, I even love the little kind of package book that they come right in, and they're all there for you. So after you've made a square card and now you need a great sentiment, you can just pull from one. Okay, Anna, we're coming to you to see more.
Well, with this set, Tamara, you'll never be at a loss for words. When it comes time to say the perfect thing for the card that you've spent all this time making, you really want it. You don't want to have to go in and stamp the thing in the inside or laser print it from your printer. You really want to just choose something that's pre-printed. So we have 60 of these in this little folio. They are all occasion sentiments, and they're all foil stamped in gold. So they're so beautiful. Hope your burdens are feeling lighter each day is a little brighter. So that's what's really great about these. They're already folded. They actually come folded the other way, not like this. Kindness comes in many forms, but always from the heart. Friendship isn't one big thing. It's a million little things. And then sweet wishes for a fantastic birthday, and may your happiness multiply with each candle on the cake. Now, we, many years ago, 11 years ago, we brought sentiment inserts to HSN, and they look like this. So they are 5x7, and they're printed in black, and they are just that. This is a step up, right? So we decided that this year, when we started with all of our finishing school classes and all of our square cards this year, this is what you do. You take your insert. So this one says, dear to me, near to me, all the way through, special, original, wonderful you. You take your double-sided adhesive, you send it right down the edge, you open your square card, and if maybe you just got got the square compendium, and you press down. And now when the card opens, it reveals your message perfectly right there in the center, and it's going to stay on the inside. Now, one of the things that if you're somebody that loves to get cards in the mail, especially handmade cards like I love, right, it's really important to note when somebody has put one of these in the card, because you can take this out and you can repurpose it by putting a new one in. You can keep this card going by changing out the insert. So that's why, like, if you put something permanent on the inside, you can't do that. But I like to upcycle, and I really like to think about these inserts in a different way. We just had a finishing school class where we actually took the insert and our favorite die and cropped the image, right, and put it on the inside of the card, but we cut it with a fancy die. Look here, we took the inside of one of those compendium dies, and we're just going to cut it completely out and back it with the same die, same shape, and now we're going to make it our journaling for the scrapbooking page. All right, yes. So friendship, right? What's the friendship with the dog? My goodness, that's just so perfect. Now the sentiment insert becomes the journaling tag. Yes. It becomes the way in which you wish someone happy birthday, and you do it in such a graceful, professional way. Yes. You don't have to worry about it. You just put that little adhesive down the side, put it in the card and close it. And now when the card is opened, it's going to open to reveal your message. And everything is just a little north of center, so you have plenty of room to write.
These are, I think it's just a great touch, just like you were saying, and it really is that beautiful finishing touch to your card. So if this is something you're saying, oh, I need it, I've got to have it, there are 15 different sentiments. You're getting 4 cards for each sentiment. That's 60 total, and this is the way that they come. 5 flex payments of $3.99 to get this home. These are 740-888. Enjoy these. All right. Now, just so you know, we've got some sellouts. I'm not surprised. The scrapbooking photo frame dies, those are gone. So glad to know if you got those. And so it really does kind of lead us into our next item that we want to feature for you. And we haven't given you any little sneak peeks of this one. This one is the Paper Tricks Cut and Emboss Folders. And you are getting 3 of them. These are beautiful. They will come with an idea sheet, so no worries about that. But we're going to go to Anna because I know what you love to see is what you can do and how you can utilize these to craft.
So sorry, Tamara, I was trying to pay attention to what was actually in front of me because this is a folder set. So when you think about embossing folders, you think, okay, it presses a design into the paper. Well, these are special because the dies are embedded into the top of the folder, and you're getting a set of 3. And not only do these cut and emboss at the same time, they're actually making the world's most perfect rosette. And what that means is that you put these 2 pieces together end to end, put this on the front and this on the back, and you get this. Wow. Okay? And not only do you get that, you get the opportunity to create multiple sizes, multiple rosettes, and with each one, we have given you a different look. So you see where, like, we had this little quatrefoil to go on the front and little small. This little small dot, it works with this one, and this one is designed to go on top of this one. So that's where, when you were looking at that beautiful design that was done by our crafts team, you see the large one and then the little one on top. So they're designed to actually go together. And I don't know if you know this, Tamara, but Paper Tricks is one of my calling cards. If you said, Anna Griffin, what do you do best in crafting? We invented this for the very first folder that did all the scoring, so you didn't have to do this by hand. Well, now with this Paper Tricks Cut and Emboss folder, this is what you'll do. You'll cut that beautiful little edge, okay? So we just saw that in the folder, and what we've done is we have folded it over and under, and just pinched it as we go along, right? And so what's gonna happen is that this is going to form the rosette. This one's actually really big. This is 3 pieces put together, but you get the idea that what happens is that you put that adhesive at the bottom, pinch it together, and then these little circles go on the top to give you a completely round, beautiful, perfect rosette. So we call that a paper trick. These folders go through your impress machine, just right through your 2A plates, so you don't even need the magnetic mat or anything, just put the paper on the inside. All 3 folders are 5x7, so that if you're card crafting and you love that 5x7 format like I do, these rosettes add incredible 3 dimensions to the cards. These are the things that celebrate the moments in life. They look like they're saying to you, happy birthday, right? They say they look like, you know, happy anniversary because they're so simple and easy to make. So let me show you what we've started with. This pretty little blue flocked card, and we have once upon a time, this took a great deal of time where you would measure, and then you would score, and then you would cut. And so here, we didn't have to do any of those things. We are just actually folding and sticking it together, adding a little sentiment, and our hello friend, you know, is the perfect card. So everything about this comes together just so gorgeous, in a gorgeous way. Each one, this is what you'll do. You'll put this end to end, so adhesive here. You pull off that little tear tape and sandwich them together and make sure that you're on the right seam. And if you use a striped paper like this, that's even better, because you can create a really festive rosette. And so you see we have foam tape on both sides of this, so that when we start to fold it, it's going to fold evenly and pinch at the bottom to create that roundabout effect. So it's just that easy. It's one of those things that's like, wow, how'd you do that? Well, the cut and emboss folders do it for you, and you just have to, it's a great TV watching exercise. Like if you're like me, I like to do things sort of mindlessly while watching television. This is one of those exercises that I think works really well. So combine multiples on the front of your cards to make this just really, really stand out and be something really extraordinary. Again, there's that striped paper used with the cut and emboss folder. And if you're lucky enough to have our original Paper Tricks folders, you're gonna go, wow, this is 10 times easier. And I just wanna give a little shout out to my friend Jeannie, who said, could you make these for me as cut and emboss folders, because it would make my life easier? Well, I did that. And so and here we are, just singing the praises of being able to do something this difficult just through one pass of our impress machine.
They really are impressive. I mean, I've got to tell you, these are new, these are brand new. Let me show you, you're getting all 3 folders. I'll put them all together so that you can have a really good look, and we kind of back them with paper in there so that you could see that. But you're getting all 3 of them. So imagine all of the rosettes, all of the paper tricks you get to do with your crafting. And you're getting them home. If you use them on 5 Flex, you're getting them home for $6.99. So enjoy this. I know that we've got to move, but here's the item number. It's 750377. That's the number to get these home. Now, I also wanted to remind you of the compendium die set. So the slim line is now gone. I'm not surprised about that. But we do have the square, which we only have 75 remaining. And then the rectangle, we have about 230 remaining. And then that's it. So if you wanted the square, or maybe it's sitting right there in your shopping cart on hsn.com, go ahead and check out just to make sure that you get it. All right, and it's 093353. That's the number on that. Something else I wanted to share with you. We won't have time for a presentation here, but it's the multicolor matte foil layers. And this is something that we've had to reorder because it sold out the last time we had it on. You're getting 60 of the cardstock sheets, and these are 5 colors, 12 of each color. These are 5x7 And those are gonna be the sizes there. And if you love this high quality foil cardstock, you're gonna flip out over this. You're gonna get the rose gold, gold, pink, lavender, and green, and they are great for any crafting project that you're doing. So 671171 is the item number on that one. Okay. Something else that we've had to reorder because it's sold out is the Ornate frame concentric cut and dies. And you are getting everything that you see right here, which these are beautiful. So you can see them there. We even have a demonstration here of how amazing these are. Anna, these are fantastic. We took about $5 off the price. These are a sale price. And again, you've got 5 flex to get them home using any major credit card. Okay, so Anna, I'm throwing it over to you. Let's see these in action.
You're so cute, Tamara. I think that I love thinking about this last item because like this is one of those die sets that people say, could you please bring this back? And we've heard you all year long, and so here they are. This is something that you will use to create a 3-dimensional card like this one set. It's a dimensional set. This one's very Art Nouveau in its style, and this one is very turn of the century like lace. And you're getting both sets, but each one has a shadow layer for the main full front of the card die, and then the concentric layers that go together to create that incredible experience. So when we're thinking about making a card in minutes instead of having to labor over something for hours and hours, this is the die set that's going to, you just really have to add an embellishment, you know, a sentiment, and everything else is going to do the work for you. And you see how that one that looks like lace, it actually, if you cut it out of a light colored piece of cardstock, this is a 3D experience when you look at all those little pieces that are cut out and embossed at the same time. I'm one of the fans of this set because we take these kinds of things and we make boxes and we make toppers for gifts and we make cards very easily with them. But it's really up to you how you go about using them. So like this is the same die set using 2 different colors of paper, and you get the idea that, you know, they're sisters, but they are very different. So let me show you how easy it is to work with, Tamara. If you're starting with a 5x7 card, maybe you made this with your card making compendium, the background card. And then you take your beautiful layers, and all you're doing is layering a darker background over a lighter background over it, and then just look at what happens when you put your sentiment in the middle of that gorgeous, gorgeous concentric part. So this is where it just makes that highlight so much more important, that whatever you say right here, adding all these layers together gives you just a stunning effect. And even if you're cutting these dies out of paper, patterned paper, you get that same style. And, you know, for me, if you like things a little simpler, you know, I'm all for that as well. Just a beautiful darker color, and then let this be the focal point of your card, that full 5x7 layer.
These are breathtaking. They really are. They're so beautiful. And I could, you know, I can kind of hear as you're looking at these are already loved. These are customer picks. There are 13 perfect 5-star reviews on these. We've had to reorder them because they've sold out. We even have, I've got a couple of demonstrations here, or some examples, I should say. Here, look at how amazing. I love just the layers and the texture that you've got in these cards, and you're getting these ornate frames. And imagine all of the things that you're gonna have a chance to be able to do with them. So Anna, in our last about 90 seconds or so, we're gonna come back to you. So many things have sold out, or we're so limited on them. So if you're looking at these now and really wanting them, while you're watching Anna, I wanna make sure you go ahead and order 689133. We're coming back.
I'm gonna make a card with the other set, that Art Nouveau style set. My mother, this was her favorite period in art, and it's really fun. We don't do a lot of Art Nouveau things, but you see how gorgeous that background is, and then we put that concentric layer in the middle, and then this little layer became our sentiment layer, just goes across the center, and it's that simple, it's that easy, just 3 steps, and you have a 3-dimensional card. Now, if you're somebody that loves to collect our dies, and there are so many of you out there, this is your last chance with this set, because, you know, we're always doing more, always improving, and when we think about these things coming back, it's really only once, and so that's what's special. If you didn't get it the first time, this is your last chance.
Oh my
and
gosh.
What's so beautiful about them is that every card is unique.
Wow, so you heard Anna say this is your last chance. Don't miss out. Anna, thank you so much for being with us this hour. And I know that you're gonna pop in at 10 o'clock, but you've got another full hour at 11.
I do. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Thanks, Tamara.
Thank you, Anna. It's so good to see you as always. And remember, this is going to be your last chance to get this set. Don't wait. But we do have more crafting. We're going to take a quick break, give you a chance to order everything that you've seen, and then we're going to come back for more.
April is Customer Appreciation Month. And to show how much we appreciate you, HSN Cares is donating $1,000 every day in April to the charities you love. Watch every day in April to see our 1K a day winners. Plus, between now and April 30th, customers can donate to these charities and HSN will match the donation. For all you do, Customer Appreciation Month is for you. All through April on HSN and hsn.com.
Korez was born in the oldest homeopathic pharmacy in Athens, Greece. We bring you the natural beauty of Greece to your fingertips, delivering innovative, effective formulas that are powerful and keep in mind the importance of natural ingredients. By partnering with over 1,000 different farmers to bring you high-quality ingredients to unlock the best of nature and science, bringing you results that you can see and feel.
As the COVID-19 vaccines become available, you may have questions, and that's normal. So for the latest information, visit getvaccineanswers.org. It's up to you.
This Mother's Day, treat all the wonderful moms in your life with precious jewelry during Mother's Day jewelry gifts all day, April 20th, with new collections and stunning pieces. Show your love with jewelry she won't forget during Mother's Day jewelry gifts all day, April 20th.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments.